Hey guys, Med here. Sorry for the late video, I just had a lot going on in life. I recently did a move from California to Florida, so I've just been kind of adjusting to the whole situation. It's been a total fun experience for me, but now that I'm finally, I think, settled in, time for me to get back onto the YouTube videos. Alright, so today what I want to bring you guys is an Azurite trait video. So basically, we're going to be talking about our traits and stuff, and what I think's best and what I think is a little difficult to pick between. So the main thing I want to talk to you guys about is traits. So the ones I have right now, me personally, I'm running with Revolving, Chaotic, Thirsting Eyes, and then Revolving, Furious Gaze. So that's pretty much the main thing. Everybody kind of just picks and chooses their traits. So that's what I have, but let me tell you what you want to shoot for. Alright, so let's move over to Warcraft logs. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to check what the other demon hunters are running, like the top DHs. So right now, what I want to tell you guys to shoot for is definitely shoot for one chaotic piece. It looks like everyone's running at least one chaotic transformation, and it's really good for a burst opener. You just need at least one of these. You can still do good damage without it, but for right now, what gives the top DHs a higher burst right now would be the one chaotic piece. Scroll through, you can see the one chaotic everywhere. So this is for mythic difficulty, and this is demon hunters only. What everybody's also running is Furious Gaze. You want at least 2 to 3 Furious Gaze. It looks like Furious Gaze is our best trait for PvE. It's just really strong. Next traits we would want would be at least one Revolving Blade. You want at least one. I'm not sure if stacking too many is too good, so you can still do good damage with 2, but at least one is the goal. And then Thirsting Blade. The one trait I do want to talk about that I personally don't like, Sim All Around, it always tells you to run it. I'm not a huge fan of Treacherous Covenant. It's a really good trait when you're above 50% HP and you do crazy good damage, but for me personally, it's an odd trait. Maybe it's just because like I don't like if you're at 15% HP, you start taking more damage. I'm not too sure. Some people run it, but not a lot of people. So that's a trait you can go ahead and mess around with, see if it's good. I think the main thing about this is this trait is a really good trait if you have it in farm. But if you're still doing progression, I'd probably recommend staying away from it because most of the time you will be falling below 50% HP if you're still doing progression runs. So that's pretty much what the other DHs are running. As you can see, they're all running Furious Gaze as much as possible. It's our best in slot with the one chaotic transformation. I'm not going to talk about trinkets too much, but the ones you want to shoot for would be obviously the Plumage, Kimball, and the Spyglass. Those 3 are just the overall top for all the fights. That's not to say other trinkets can't still get you up there in damage, but those 3 just give you that extra boost. Now for the sites like Hero Damage and Blood Mallet, this is what they kind of say about the traits. So they're saying to run at least Chaotic Transformation if you were doing the Demon Spy build. This is basically trying to say if you ran Chaotic Blades with this build, you'd be doing this much damage. And yeah, but most of the time it all depends on how much you're on the boss, and at the moment I-Beam is better. Who's to say maybe this could be the build? I don't know, for some fights. I could see this being pretty good for some fights, but for right now, a lot of people just stick with the I-Beam build. If you stack at least 3 of these bad boys, you do so much damage. So what they're telling you to go for is the Thirsting Blades, Furious Gaze, the number ones we want, and then Treacherous Covenant. Treacherous Covenant is your choice. You can choose this if you want. I'm staying away from it for right now, just because I'm shooting for the Furious Gaze, Thirsting, 1 Revolving. And you also want at least 1 Chaotic Transformation. You don't have to switch to this build, but you want 1 just for the opener. I'll link these sites on the bio for you guys if you guys want to get your own opinions. It's a really good site. They also tell you trinkets, so they'll let you know what's our best in slot trinkets, just like the Kimball and the Plumage. Blood Mallet is saying go Treacherous Covenant all the way. It's the best thing, and I mean, yeah, it is pretty good. I just personally don't like this. It says Treacherous Covenant, Furious Gaze, dagger in the back, and then this one's a little odd. I'm surprised Battlefield Focus is on there. It was updated 2 days ago, so I haven't seen a Battlefield Focus trait in a while. But that's pretty much all for the traits. Now back to World of Warcraft, back to my character. So as you can see, I'm not lucky yet. I haven't got the Spyglass or the Plumage. I'm holding off on that, but for my traits, I've been kind of getting. I have the 1 Chaotic, the Thirsting Blade, Eyes of Rage, and then the Revolving Blades, Furious Gaze. What I'm trying to shoot for right now is having another Furious Gaze, preferably either on the shoulders or helmet. So I'm saving up for specific at the moment, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I kind of discovered for an opener and see if you guys would like this as well. Blind Fury, Emulation, Alright. So an opener I'm kind of doing right now, which is it's pretty hard to find an opener right now with the whole chaotic build. A lot of people run it differently. So what I've been kind of doing So that's pretty much the opener I've been running, and the reason why I've been kind of running that opener is because I feel like I get a lot more death sweeps in with it. A lot of DHs run it's different, similar, I'm not too sure. I've been trying to see what other DHs run. I haven't really found a good video. I usually just like testing my openers and just trying out different things. It pulls pretty ahead. I see some DHs still meta in. I'm relatively above them, but it's not to say that the meta in isn't bad. It's just every DH has a different opener, I'd say. Overall, guys, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear some input. I do plan on making some more videos, and I hope this helps you guys. Thanks for watching.